Okay, LeBron James was the player most people wanted to see in part 2, and frankly, it's just stunning what this dude has done this season at age 38. Unfortunately, he's set to miss an extended amount of time with this right foot injury, which is bad timing for the Lakers as they try to push for a spot in the postseason down the stretch here. Nonetheless, what he already did this season should not be overlooked. He was number 3 in the league in effectiveness from 0 to 5 feet. If you missed part 1, this jumbled mess behind him is 250 NBA players and how effective they are shooting from different distances. So LeBron dominating within 5 feet of the basket is impressive enough, but then he was also still highly effective in that mid-range zone from 15 to 20 feet, and he's not bad from 25 to 30 feet either. Okay, but moving on, let's check out a few more players. So here's LeBron's former teammate, Russell Westbrook. His inefficiency drags down his overall effectiveness significantly. His best skill is still finishing around the basket within 5 feet, but even there, he's only in the 60th percentile. We'll see if he can improve his effectiveness alongside his new teammates Paul George and Kawhi Leonard with the Clippers, although I'm not holding my breath. But speaking of Kawhi, here's 3 players that fall in a similar category. I call it the mound. They're mid-range assassins who get less and less effective the farther away or the closer to the basket they get. It's Devin Booker, Kawhi Leonard, and DeJounte Murray. Kawhi is the best from 5 to 10 feet. He ranks 15th in the league there. DeJounte stands out from 15 to 20 feet. He's actually 4th in the league from that distance. And then Booker is the best of the 3 of them from 20 to 25 feet. But all 3 are at their worst from 0 to 5 feet and from 25 to 30 feet. Okay, next I have a 2-player comparison. These guys are like the inverse of one another. First, we have Jason Tatum. He's elite from the 2 most valuable areas on the court, 0 to 5 feet and 25 to 30 feet. And he's not bad from the rest of the court either. Contrast him, though, with Jalen Brunson. His weakest areas on the court relative to the rest of the league are 0 to 5 feet and 25 to 30 feet. However, he's been deadly from everywhere else on the court, that big zone from 5 to 25 feet. In fact, he's 6th in the league in that 5 to 10 foot range. So then let's consider Brunson's former teammate, Luka Doncic. Unsurprisingly, he's off the charts in multiple regions. First off, he's excellent from long distance, in the 90th percentile from 25 to 30 feet. But it's closer to the hoop where he's really unstoppable. Anywhere within 15 feet, he's one of the league's most effective scorers. In fact, he's 2nd from 5 to 10 feet behind just Nikola Jokic, and 3rd from 10 to 15 feet behind just Kevin Durant and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Okay, moving on, here's a couple of teammates who share remarkably similar charts. Jimmy Butler and Bam Adebayo. They're both dominant within 15 feet of the hoop. Bam is 8th from 5 to 10 feet and 8th from 10 to 15 feet. But they're both ineffective beyond 20 feet. Is it problematic for your 2 main stars to share such a similar shot profile? Maybe, but that's why Tyler Hero is so important for the Heat. Alright, next up, here's LaMelo Ball. Now, like LeBron, he's also just had some unfortunate injury luck, a fractured ankle, which means he'll certainly be out for the remainder of the season. And that's a bummer because he was actually playing very well when he was on the court. Now, he still can't finish around the rim to save his life, but his 3-point shooting was incredible this season, especially considering that the rap on him coming into the league was that he can't shoot. He was impressively the 11th most effective scorer in the league from 25 to 30 feet. And then here's Darius Garland, and he's in a similar boat to LaMelo. If he could just clean up that finishing around the rim within 5 feet, he'd be dominating. Okay, and finally, how about Darius Garland's teammate, Jarrett Allen? You can see he pretty much fits the profile of a traditional big man. Dominant close to the hoop, he's 7th in the league within 5 feet, but not bringing much else to the table from long distance. Although, he's not bad from 5 to 15 feet. But then we can contrast him with another Central Division center, Brook Lopez with the Bucks. He's not nearly as dominant around the basket, but he provides a lot of value from beyond the arc, especially with those long-distance shots from 25 to 30 feet. Okay, that'll do it for part 2. If you have any other players you'd like to see for part 3, let me know in the comments.